Hello everybody, this is Tarina. I am going to go ahead and continue on with the Spruced Up scrapbooking workshop from close to my heart. This is going to be project number 4 in the kit, and it'll be my third project because I'm not going to do the two in the double page layout in the center on the bottom, project number 3. So I'm able to take the pieces from that and put it into other things, which I find exciting. And I can make these layouts the way that I want them instead of just, putting them together the way that Close to My Heart does, which there's nothing wrong with that. I fell in love with the layouts to begin with, so I thought they were gorgeous. So my final product does not end up looking like this. So let's get to it. I am going to go ahead and pull out my little kit that I put together and kind of separate a little bit what I have going on here, and I will tell you what, this one took a bit longer because there was some drying time, which normally isn't in the layouts. They try to make them so that they're quick, but you'll see what I mean by drying time. So yeah, I wanted some green in this layout. Instead of just having the green on the trees, I wanted some green in the background. So that's when I decided to go ahead and pull in one of the green spruced up papers from the 2-page spread that I didn't do. And so I end up putting that into this page, and then I also have another kit that I put together that I will try to get in or get up soon. It'll probably be after the 1st, so we'll see if this kit is still available by then, but like I said, if it is, I will definitely leave the link in the description box below. So yeah, I was going to put this down just plain, straight onto the paper, and then I was like, just like out of habit, I think I grabbed my foam tape, and then I was like, wait a minute, I'm not doing that. I'm just sticking it down. So I remembered just in time. I didn't have to pull it off. So yay me. And I don't remember. I was thinking that you could definitely make this frame here, double frame, on, you could technically cut out 2 frames out of your paper if you wanted to. You could also cut it out on a die cutting machine like your Cricut or your Silhouette Cameo. I would assume your brother. I don't scan and cut. I don't know how that works. I don't know if it's like the Silhouette or the Cricut where you can, design it on the computer and then cut it out, or if it's literally just scanning and cutting. I'm not familiar with that machine, but yeah, my camera really does not like just white. So when I flip that over and it's just got white on there, it goes in and out of blurry. So it won't last for long though. So yeah, you could definitely use this with your own paper, and as you can see, I made the whole background flat. Isn't that crazy? That is crazy. That is so crazy. So I am going to go ahead and put down, yeah, it had to come out sometime, it had to come out sometime. So this is my foam tape, and I get it on a nice big roll, as you can tell. It's actually, when it comes, it's like another 3 inches, 2 inches, another 2 inches deep, or more on the roll. So it's it's a good size roll. It lasts a while. The more I scrapbook and card make, of course, the less there is. But I decided to put the oh, what are they called? Photo mats. Yeah, that's the word. I decided to put the photo mats up on foam tape, or yeah, foam tape. Ooh, I said it right. And I just kind of want to make sure that they're evenly spaced and not, really crooked. And so I'm using my T-ruler for that. This I found at, I think I found it at Michael's Artist Loft, I think. And it was literally like $3. So, but it works wonders. It works wonders, I would have to say. I can usually get things pretty straight. And so this is the basic layout, right, on the page there. And then this is where I change it up. I'm kind of trying to lay it out the way that they have it to see, you know, if I like that or if I want to change it or, you know, kind of what I want to do. And then I see this. I'm like, I love how it mimics the other squares. I love how it adds a pop of color. And I don't know, I really liked how that looked with the rest of the layout. So I go ahead and cut these apart, which they do not do in theirs, but I do in mine. And then because I kind of want to spread them out so that you can still see them from, you know, behind the thing, what is that? The title. So now I'm thinking it needs something to stand out, like it needs something to make, I mean, it is, you know, it is its own color, but it needs something to bring it away from the trees, and so it doesn't, I mean, it doesn't blend in, obviously, but I wanted to layer it, so I was like, you know what, I have some scraps left over, and so I'm just going to go ahead and build these up and put them together, and that, I love that. I just love how that looks. So, yeah. And this was going to be on, I think it was going to be on one of the other layouts, but the ones that I wasn't going to do, or aren't going to do. So now this sticker, it is a big sticker, and when you stick it down, even partially, it's pretty much staying. So, yeah, I had to trim down the white a little bit, or the French vanilla, and then I did distress the edges of that, the farthest back paper, just so that it kind of tied it into the background a little bit. Wasn't just sticking out, you know, even though it's on foam tape. So then I got this wild idea. I was like, what if I put snow, like sparkly snow, on these trees? So, of course, I go ahead and I put, you know, mix some, the transparent matte, what is it? Texture paste, and some of my Perfect Pearls, micro pearl powder, and mix it together, and then I'm just like, I think I was looking for a paper towel here because I got some on my fingers and I was just like, I need somewhere to put it. But yeah, I mix this together and then I try to figure out exactly how I want to make this look like snow, right? So I'm just kind of trying to go like sideways and, you know, I don't know, just kind of, I don't know, I'm just smushing it on there and trying to make it, you know, like a big tuft of snow, but not too much, but not too little. I don't know. I don't know. I think whatever I ended up with just worked. I made it work, I guess. um, but yeah, the more I scrape off of the back, the like my grid paper here, the more you can see the shine. Um, and this is supposed to dry mostly clear, but I think I got enough of the shine in there that it didn't really dry clear, so you can kind of barely see the trees, but that just means that you can, you know, I don't know, I like how it turned out. So you probably don't need that much of the powder, honestly, but like I said, well, probably didn't say, this is my first time doing this with this texture paste, so, and this is where I got the idea. I was like, oh, start from the bottom and go to the top, maybe that would work better. And it does work better, and it does look better. I did get a little on the much side there on there, I think, and I have to make like several of these, so. But it did work, and I do like how it turned out. And of course, you don't have to do this part, so it's just I would say a me special. And just trying to smush it on there, and I think I run out again because I put so much on. which you don't have to. You can do just small little tufts, which I probably should have done, but they were, it seemed like if I wanted it really snowy, you'd want them to have a lot of snow on them, right? 'Cause see, that looks like a big old snowy tree. I like that. I like that one way better than the other ones. I wish I had started on the bottom with the other ones, but you know, oh well. Can't have everything. So, but I did learn that you start from the bottom if you want your trees to look like they're actually snowy. Oh, and then this is where I messed up. So, it actually stuck to the thing, and I was like, no, but it's okay. It's okay. It just did it barely, just a little tiny bit. So I did have to air dry those as best I could, and then I let them air dry for while I ate lunch and exercised and took the dog out for walks. Um, so yeah, now I'm just kind of figuring out where I want my snowy trees, and then I just love that. I love that. I love how there's just a little bit of green peeking through, not a whole bunch. It doesn't really, you know, pull the eye away from everything. I really do like it. Now that I'm like, I just put away all of my texture paste stuff, and now I have to do texture paste again. So look at that shine on the background. It's so pretty, or on my grid mat. I just love it. It's so shiny. And that's what the trees look like. And that's what these snowdrifts will look like. So I'm adding some more, making up another batch. There's not really a ratio that I'm going with. And these, I'm just kind of trying to get this on there and not make it look like it was just, you know, smooshed on, I guess. I don't know. I think I have to make more. I feel like I did. Maybe I didn't. Yep, I did. Which is okay. So I have a couple of different palettes that I use. These ones are, I don't know where these ones came from, possibly Walmart. What Close to My Heart does have them if, you know, if you're planning on getting the transparent mat or the kit or anything like that, you want to do the same kind of thing, or you just want to play around. They do have their own grouping of palettes. I got a set just like those, only they're white. And that's what I've been using. Gosh, I have had them for a couple years now, and they work great. They're nothing fancy. They're not expensive, but they do the job, and you know, they wash off pretty well. And I try to keep one for each one for the matte gel, and then one for the powder, so that I'm not mixing them. And then I have one to mix it with, so I have I use 3 of them. There's like 5 in the pack or something like that. 4 or 5. I can't remember. There's also a straight one, which I'm not exactly sure what you'd use a straight one for, but it's there. I have yet to use it. I guess you could use it for mixing, but I don't know. So yeah, these ones, they gotta dry, and I don't know. These ones actually dried faster than the other one, and I don't know if it's just because I was, you know, more brave and just dried them. But I mean, these ones did kind of bubble a little bit, but I wanted to make sure that they were dry inside, under the top layer, and so I just heated them all up. And if they bubbled, they bubbled. If they didn't, they didn't. I wasn't too worried about it. Snow is, you know, chunky, monkey. There's no reason that it can't be on these. So, and now I'm kind of trying to figure it out. I'm looking up in the, you know, the image display on my camera to see which one I like the most, and which, you know, which direction. I actually like it farther over, but so I finally pull the backing off of those and just stick it down. So they're all attached to that, and then I'm going to go ahead and put I think I put one of these up on foam dots, and the other one is not. I'm trying to figure out exactly where I want these. And then there's the foam tape, and yeah, I mean, there's not a whole lot more to this. I did decide to pull out some of the stuff inside of the little, embellishment bag that I had. And I didn't use the title, but because I have a new title, right? These are the days. And so now I'm trying to figure out which trees I like on here and which ones I don't. And I didn't have to add anything, but I kind of wanted to. I wanted to be able to add some of the chipboard, or not chipboard. It is veneer, the wood veneer pieces. So I actually ended up having quite a bit of the titles left over, which, let's see, I've got Cozy, Destination Fun, and Cherish This. And I think that's it. I also have the other version of Cozy with an S. So there are definitely plenty to make more layouts with if I wanted to. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and use red tape on these trees to make sure they stay really well because there's a lot of texture and everything. So the next step is, for me, is bling, of course. I wanted to make sure that I added a little bit of sparkle, so I'm going to go ahead and use the silver glitter gems and the bitty sparkles. And both of those are from Close to My Heart as well, so you can find those in the embellishment tab on my website. And this is pretty much the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this, making it just my own, and I hope you guys enjoyed this process. If you did, give me a thumbs up. I'd love it. Helps me know what you guys are liking, what you're not, and I hope you guys have a great day. Thanks for watching. Bye.